Hello and good evening to all of the good people watching. We got a new challenge against Mr. Starlight Extension, I believe. I hope I said it right. We have here the Taiman of Sicilian, and here I can say in confidence, I wanted to say that the theoretical moves for white were either knight bishop f4 or the pawn to c4. I can safely say that his move is just bad, because I believe now I can just drive away the knight. Whoa, knight a3. Well, basically what we have here is a position which is a bit reminiscent of the Sveshnikov Sicilian, where we have these two knights on c3 and a3, but with one big difference, that his knight cannot jump to d5 because I have my pawn on a6. In those positions, my pawn standing on e5. So here I think I can just play the move b5, threatening b4, and it's already move number 7, but I believe white already has some awkward problems to deal with. 92. Well, this is definitely not a move that white is happy to make, moving the same piece twice, but yeah, perhaps he just wanted to deal with the simple fork after b4. Yeah, now I have some nice options. Knight f6 would be kind of the no-brainer move, just developing a piece with the tempo. It's probably what I should do without thinking too much about it. Yes, another move with the same piece. Yeah, my position should be already very good, I believe. His knights are a bit awkwardly placed. And yeah, actually white wasted so much time in the opening. I might think about breaking through immediately with d5. In a lot of cases, this kind of pawn break is only reached in a very late stage of the game, only after black was fully prepared for it. But now that white lost quite a bit of time here, there is quite sense to do it right now. I can also just keep developing pieces. Moves like bishop b7 or bishop e7 are definitely possible, but some voice in my head says that d5 should be the principled move here. Well, let's go with d5. Probably other moves were good also, but you know, if this kind of breakthrough works for me, it would be probably a sin not to go for it. Yeah, e takes d5. Now I can consider taking with the knight or with the queen. I kind of like taking with the queen because it accelerates my development. So let's do it. Now if he will take the queen, I will probably capture back with the knight. Yeah. And basically I should have a nice position here. My knights are nicely centralized. Once again, his knights are very awkwardly placed, especially the one on a3. In some positions I might even consider taking this knight to break his pawn structure, but I probably wouldn't do it. I mean, yeah, knight b1, well, this is this is just so awkward to play. I think by move number 12, I think something like 80% of his moves were by knights. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moves out of 12 only by his knights. Well, this is definitely crazy. Now I really want to punish him for this, so I think knight d to b4 is a very pleasant move to make, because it's actually quite difficult for white to deal with the simple threat of knight takes c2 in a very comfortable way. Well, he played king to d1. Well, this is definitely not a comfortable way of dealing with this threat. Now white will never be able to castle in this game. Definitely a good sign. Yeah, let's play bishop b7. Couldn't harm to bring more pieces into the game. Yeah, c3. What is nice that now I can actually castle long here, and I will develop my rook in a one go. I really like the move long castle here, kind of using this tempo against the king. Bishop d2, yes. Okay, now I can just go back to d5 or playing knight to d3, practically forcing the move bishop takes d3. Then I will gain the bishop pair advantage. Should be nice. Yeah, let's go for knight d3. Well, it has a small drawback that now white is kind of getting a chance to kind of a little bit develop his pieces and catch up in development, but he paid a big price for it, because the two bishops advantage in such a open type position should definitely be in my favor. Yeah, so now I have some pleasant choice. I could just play a move like bishop e7, planning to play my rook to d8 and kind of doubling on the d file, trying to do something there. This is one idea. Other idea could be to try to push the h pawn down the board, so h5, and try to get this pawn on h3, maybe to open up this diagonal. Also looks tempting. Let's see. I think I'll start with 95. Now this pawn is under attack, so probably f3 is the logical move to try to block my diagonal. Yeah, but now first of all I have another tempo here with knight c4 whenever I need. But this plan with pushing the h-pawn kind of really appeals to me for some reason. But also the simple knight c4 is very good. Once again, I'm having the same kind of trouble that I suddenly have in those videos that I have a very good position, but I have so many good options that I find it kind of difficult to choose between. Let's try h5. Not really sure it's the best move, but my plan is basically to play h4 and then h3, and to force the open up of the long diagonal. So yeah, he allowed me to play h4. I think he did a mistake by this, because now this move is very unpleasant for him. Now if he moves the g-pawn, I have this small tactic: knight takes f3, followed by bishop takes e4. Well, this move actually allows me to do this tactic. Do I miss something? I don't see what do I miss, so let's just take it. Now this tactic is very painful for white, because not only is losing a pawn, now this bishop is really becoming a very monstrous piece along the long diagonal. So right now I'm just threatening to play knight takes d2, followed by bishop takes knight. He played rook f1, but now I believe I can very safely collect another pawn here on h2, which I probably will do. Now I'm 2 pawns up. The knight is not really... well, what's happening? Yeah, he here decided to resign, or not. Yes, he decided to resign before I managed to execute the move knight takes rook. Yeah, but I believe he just completely misplayed the opening in this game, and eventually it led to his demise. Yeah, so let's see if I missed something. So yeah, I believe here, yeah, already the computer says that I'm almost at -1 advantage. Yeah, whoa, rook a7. It's sometimes unbelievable the kind of move that the computer is suggesting. But yeah, d5 is kind of too natural not to be played. Yeah, now I have a nice stable advantage, and I think it never never stabilized. I always kind of held the advantage, even though I made a couple of inaccuracies. But the advantage was always at my side, I believe. Yeah, h5 was a good plan. Yeah, and here he just started to blunder under the pressure. It's already -2. So yeah, solid game. The opponent didn't play amazingly, but I was happy to take advantage of it. Hope you enjoyed this game. I also wanted you to notice that I recently became a Patreon. You can see this kind of flag on the left side, a Patreon of lichess. So basically I believe that this a really comfortable and very much the workers on this side put a lot of effort on it to make it better, and I think if everyone who plays this site could donate a small portion of money every month, so it would really make it even much better than it is right now. And of course it would be very much kind of deserve the guys who operate this this site definitely deserve to have our donation. So I really suggest everybody who plays on this site and watching this video to donate as I did. Anyway, thank you for watching this game. See you next time. Bye bye.